Domestic abuse organizations are businesses like any other, and when businesses face a decline in clientele, they are forced to repackage their product and message in order to remain competitive. So for those of you who are constantly bombarded with this misinformation about the supposed rise in domestic abuse, first you must understand that this is due primarily to the change in definition of abuse. See, it used to be that some sort of physical harm would have to occur before someone is charged with domestic abuse. But the organizations have lobbied to change the definition to include a much larger range of circumstances so as to obtain more taxpayer money. By doing so, they are able to inflate their statistics, which makes it seem like a real epidemic. This makes more people want to join and become part of their organizations, which in turn makes these organizations have to come up with innovative categories in order to sustain their new employees, which in turn drives the statistics of domestic abuse up even further, which then starts a vicious cycle all over again. It's impressive to me just what these organizations are willing to classify as abuse. For example, did you know that such trivial things such as name calling, put downs, insults, looks, slamming a door, and even not letting her use your car or not giving her money are all considered domestic abuse? Now, I'm not saying that you should ever have to deal with someone who is insulting or constantly putting you down. After all, there are such things as assholes. But these things are far from abuse. They're just bad attitudes. And guess what? They come in both sexes. The way to deal with that is dumping them. See, no one changes from one day to another. So chances are he or she will always be that way. So why go on? There's absolutely no reason why you can't simply find someone else. There is absolutely no need for organizations to get involved in these things. If women can't handle non-violent relationships, then why not ban dating altogether? The bottom line is, for every asshole out there, there's a nice guy who won't do these things. So why don't you go find someone else and stop complaining? It is not my responsibility or the taxpayer's responsibility or anyone else to manage your love life. So learn to make better choices and stop complaining, because really, I just don't care. Have a nice one. That's all I have to say.